So you can see over here that I did get some answers in which, you can see that, okay, FDI can lead to productivity growth, especially when supported by strong institutions and human capital. And this is the study which supports this finding. Summary of this in front of me. Okay. And so this is basically what you can do with the help of AI. For example, you can also, search for the positive impact. How does, it really impacts the productivity in terms of efficiency and quality, and what are the other complementary factors. So you are going to get a very good insights, particularly when you're working in the results section and you find some result, and you always need to justify your results by some other studies or some other findings. So then this is a quick way to take help from this consensus, and to cite the linkages which you have found. So this is one way which can really help you for topic selection as well. Okay, you can also do the literature review part as well. From consensus, like, you can divide your literature review into different sections. For example, if you're simply working upon the idea that how inclusive growth may be achieved in Pakistan, then you need to make some subtopics into the literature review. For example, the first subpart would be that how investment affects poverty. The next could be how investment affects income inequality. Third could be how investment affects inclusive growth. And you can ask these questions over here. You can take the data out of it, and then you can just rephrase it and improve it by your own, by adding your own logics, and you can write a good literature review uh, out of using consensus AI tool. Okay, so then comes Gen AI. Okay, now when usually I come with these AI workshops, I buy the paid version of Gen AI. But from the last couple of days, I'm not so happy with Gen AI. And I believe that the answers that Gen AI is giving me is not, that scholarly or that mature. So I haven't bought Gen AI for this workshop, but I do want to share that what Gen AI can do for you. So Gen AI, I'm using the unpaid version, and I have not taken the subscription. I've shared the reasons. So Gen AI is very good, for students. Gen AI is very good for people who are doing PhD, MPhil, or who are at the basic phases of research. But once you are at a higher level, then Gen AI is not much of use. So let me show you what Gen AI can do. First, you need to sign in into Gen AI. By the way, you don't actually need to buy the full amount for their subscriptions. In Pakistan, we Pakistanis are very good at finding the other ways. So you can find some of the vendors which give all these tools at a very discounted rates. If you want, I can share the number with you as well. By the way, I have no contact with them, so you can buy them yourself as well. You can just search for get Chat GPT 4 paid version, and you search it over the Instagram or Facebook, and you're going to find different vendors in Pakistan who are selling it at very much discounted rates. So do that to buy the paid versions. Okay, so now here in front of you is the Gen AI. Once you have signed in, this page will open. The first thing he's going to ask you is, do you have some outline, or do you have some standard headings, or do you want to have some creative headings? I'll start with the first option, that is no outline, and I'll tell it that, okay, fine, write on fintech for me, and start writing. So it is going to start writing, but the prompt itself is very weak. So prompt engineering is all about, giving the right prompt. And by giving the right prompt means that you need to actually train the robot in the right way. So I can, give a little bit more elaborative idea that write a literature review on fintech. Do you see the color has been changed to yellow, but we are not going to proceed until it's green. So write a literature review on fintech in Pakistan by looking at how um, how investment is contributing to it. So now the prompt is great prompt, and now you can ask it to start writing for you. Okay. And just by, putting this except and moving forward, it is going to write for you. So it is going to write the full article for you, just like this. And you can also, add citations into it. For example, over here you can see the citation is added if you want, and the reference is also given to you. So you can actually change the styles of the references as well. For example, you can use the APA style or the Chicago style or the Harvard style, whichever style you want. And meanwhile, when you're working on your article, you can also, change its way of writing. For example, Islamic fintech in particular has been an area of focus in Pakistan as the country has large Muslim population. However, it is equally effective for non-Muslims. So I wrote one sentence and then I am asking it to start writing in these lines. So the country has seen the establishment of new Islamic fintech principles which have contributed to growth of overall fintech ecosystem. So now rather than focusing on, the Muslim population, it has started to talk about on the broader ventures as well. So you can, actually change its style as well. But remember that the thing that it is going to write for you, it can, serve as a base. It can serve, as an idea which you can use to which you can put into your work, but it is going to be highly AI plagiarized. So you need to rewrite it, and plus you need to actually look into it that how logically it is intervened. Okay, so take this from it, but again, remember that AI is only assistant to you. It is not going to replace your thinking. AI has not done PhD in economics, in finance, in business. It is you who is the PhD person. Use it as a paid RA. जैसे आप लोग, just like you have a RA with you. I have my RA and I pay that RA 35,000. It's just like now I have replaced that RA with this AI. So whatever I used to do with my RA, now I take help from AI because AI is, equal assistant to me. But remember the thinking process, the idea generation should come from you. Don't follow AI blindly. Okay, because if you're going to do that, you're never going to be able to produce something really exceptional. Okay, we have a question in chat. How to remove plagiarism, any AI tool? Yes, there are so many tools to remove AI plagiarism. We can discuss it in some class, but I believe that the best way to remove AI plagiarism is to rewrite by your own self. Because no matter how much you improve it, the Turnitin instructor software is very powerful one. And it does, come up with similarity index. So the best way is to rewrite it. And you can use, different softwares like I can suggest you, but again, it is not going to give you the results, which can completely remove AI. No software is that powerful. And if somebody is really, claiming, then it is doing only for the marketing basis that you need to be safe. Take AI as an assistant, get something written in rough from it, just like, Jenny has done it for you, and then try to rewrite it. Okay. Uh, yes. So the next thing, PaperPal. Now, PaperPal is one of my favorite tool as well. Azan ho rahi hai. I just want to take 5 minutes break. Let's listen to Azan first.